All right. Shocking statement made by Gervonta Davis about Victor Conte, about Devin Haney. And as a documentary comes out, and let me make sure I give you guys the name of this documentary before we continue. The documentary came out on YouTube and it's called Exodus Files. So if you want to look at the documentary that I'm speaking of, go to YouTube. You be on YouTube now and look up Exodus Files, Devin Haney, and you should get it. Gervonta Davis said that he did not believe that Ryan Garcia cheated because of the connection, the timing of how everything went down and how Victor Conte was involved. Now, I'm not one for conspiracy theories, even though I know full well that conspiracies most definitely transpire. That's why there's a crime called conspiracy. But something that Victor Conte said in this on tape, but that was put in this documentary, to me, was shocking. Now, let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be talking about some skullduggery or accusations of skullduggery. And Gervonta Davis said that he did not trust these tests related to Ryan Garcia because Devin Haney is represented by Victor Conte, and Victor Conte is connected to the people that actually do the test. A lot of people dismiss that. People say, oh, well, Vada wouldn't lie, this, that, and the other, right? And me, I was kind of not here, not there on it, and I'm still not neither here nor there on whether that happened. My thing is play out the situation. If it winds up being contamination, Ryan gets off. If he winds up that it doesn't, he can't prove contamination, then hey, he's going to get suspended, and it is what it is. But there was something that was said by Victor Conte in this documentary called Exodus Files, which I do think you should check it out. Now, I will say the documentary itself, I think it has some things that is said about Devin that are a little bit unfair. And I think they definitely skewed it, a little bit, more than a little bit in some spots, to make Devin look, guilty of weight bullying and playing games, even though, it's quite obvious he has. But some things that they said that was not fair. So I'm not giving it a blanket endorsement because I know the facts, because I'm, every day doing the videos, people send me information. I'm listening to the videos. I'm listening, reading myself, doing research myself, right, on what the rules in California are as far as him coming in at 165 and all of that. But when I heard the section where it talked about Victor Conte, there's enough in there for me to tell you that there's definitely a conflict of interest there. I am 100% on there being a conflict of interest. And I'll explain to you what I think the conflict of interest is. Devin Haney works with Snack, and he's advised with Snack and takes Snack supplements. In this video, it clearly showed evidence out of Victor Conte's mouth that he was responsible for the formation of Vada's testing. So that is a huge conflict of interest, because you are somebody that is providing supplements which are designed to enhance the performance of athletes. And you are founding the people that are responsible for testing for it. So you are basically somebody that is a potential that is being policed. People giving supplements, performance enhancing supplements, not illegal, but they PE, performance enhancements. Supplements are supposed to enhance your performance. You are going to be the person that is responsible, that founds the people that are supposed to catch you. That is a conflict of interest, especially if what you need not to get caught is inside information from the people that are doing the testing. And if you have inside information from the people that are doing the testing, you may know when the tests are going to be administered. You very well may know, because Vada is going to send their agents over there to test, and it's random, but it's not random to them. They know when the test is going to be administered. So you could inform the person that's being tested when they're going to be tested. You may be able to influence them over the timing of the tests. Also, if there's supplements, if there's things that are on that list, you know exactly what supplements and what type of things they're testing for. And you may have influence on telling them what not to test for in their general thing. It's just when you cannot be subject to the police, but also be the police. It's like that is a tremendous conflict of interest, and you're representing a fighter that's being tested. Even without any actual information or evidence of skullduggery, it looks like skullduggery. The Vada is not beyond reproach in this scenario. And if all they're doing is using WADA labs, why don't you just use WADA? Why Vada? This situation with Ryan Garcia has really pulled the rug off of that relationship, because it's very high profile and it looks terrible. Now, the thing that I saw that Victor Conte said, which really struck me, was when he said that he doesn't care. There's strict liability with things being in your system. So if it's in Ryan's system, Ryan Garcia's duty is to make sure that he proves that did not enter his system intentionally. Now, Ryan Garcia himself and his lawyer said that's exactly what he's going to do. Everybody knows that that's the process. But in this documentary, for the first time, I heard Victor Conte say, I don't care if somebody snuck in his bathroom and spiked his toothpaste. If he can't prove it, that's on him. I thought to myself, how very unprofessional to say that. It almost seemed as if he was being aggressive towards Ryan Garcia. But he also acknowledges at the time that there's more than one way to stick somebody. If you spike his toothpaste, who would think of that? Spiking somebody's toothpaste. And we're literally talking about a guy that has faced charges related to performance enhancers. And Shane Mosley on his show said basically that Victor Conte spiked him by giving him this clear cream and telling him that there was nothing illegal about it. There was nothing in it that shouldn't be in there. And then it'll pass the test. But yet, so they passed the test. But later on, when they're testifying in court, says that Shane was on it. You basically spiked him. You gave him something you said was clean. He trusted you. You spiked him. And now you're talking about spiking somebody's toothpaste? Like, even if you say it in a joking fashion, it's not beyond reproach. You guys this type of thing should be very, very, very clean. Because if you can't test, if we are trying to get rid of performance enhancers in boxing, and You can't trust the testing agency because they say things like this and they've got relationships like that. It's damning to the process. And nobody, for the first time ever, you really got people out here like, man, we don't trust Vada. We don't trust Vada. Shoot, you got a guy that is you got a dude that got busted for doing it to begin with, is out here doing this now, is the one that is supposed to be responsible for punishing somebody. The guy that founded Vada, even though he said, well, I didn't really find it, I just put all the pieces together and really pushed hard for it to be in existence, right? Is a guy that is an expert in cheating, is an expert cheat. Maybe portion of his expert cheat is to figure out exactly how he never gets caught by knowing exactly what the testing agency is going to do. It's crazy. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.